Good morning. It's not evening, it's morning. Welcome to another edition of Talking Shit on the Commentary. I'm DeAndre on the morning of 12/18/24. I wanted to make some comments in regards to what's going on with Cuba. President Barack Obama has decided to lift some of the restraints that our country has on and against Cuba in regards to certain uh, the blockade, not the blockade, but the embargo that we have placed in what's been going on for 50 years now, and the policy has not worked. It has not changed Cuba. It has not done anything, and a lot of people are upset, particularly some of the people who apparently escaped Cuba during all the revolutionary stuff that was going on, and the Republican Party is very upset with Barack Obama in regards to what he has decided to do. What I want to share about it is that I believe that this country is trapped in a lot of old ideas about old stuff, and new and young and vibrant things are going to take place. And the idea that we've been doing this against Cuba for 50, going on 60 years now almost, and nothing has really changed in regards to certain things. I believe that it's hopeful that we are allowed to get in there. Our businesses, our government, our people are allowed to get into Cuba and really try to infiltrate some of the things that are going on and maybe help them as a people and as a country. The Castro brothers are getting old, and so is all the bullshit. And we have a lot of older people on the planet, in the world right now, that are afraid of change. They don't want change to take place. They want to keep the same old, Cold War, warm war, let's have a war some more ass mentality about stuff. And we're going to try torturing people. We're going to try slavery for people. But we want to argue about whether people should go to the doctor or whether we should have a more humane attitude toward a country that has a very proud and vibrant people in it. We have a large Cuban community in Florida, and those people will be able to communicate with their families. So it just, I just get frustrated with this country sometimes. I love America, but it's like they're clinging on to the bullshit, experimenting with bullshit, sampling bullshit, redistricting votes for bullshit. But when something legitimately is presented and offered, like immigration and different things to help certain people, then all of a sudden we have a problem. We have animosity. We have a lack of a curiosity towards something new and different and good. So I support the president's decision on Cuba. I think that they should even do more. I think that the powers that be truly see an abandonment of the way they want things to be. And I think that's the fear of their reality, or the reality of their fear, and that's why they don't want other people here, And the more people get involved, the more the bullshit will dissolve. The more people that get involved, the more the bullshit will dissolve. And that's why they try to box in these votes to make them seem like it's really their truth at our throats. It's bullshit, and this is the kind of shit that gets their goat. I'm grateful that Barack Obama has said, open the door to Cuba. Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Stop the bullshit. The more people of color that are in this nation, the more we will get along and have some true spiritual cooperation. I believe that love is now being part of an infiltration, and it's penetrating all the fucking hesitating that goes on with the controlling and the dominance and the corruption. We're going to penetrate that. That's getting ready to be exposed and disposed of, and we will use love. And if they get upset about it, maybe they can move to, another place. I support this decision. I think it's beautiful. I think it's wonderful. and life is moving forward, and we're not going to go backwards. We don't want to go back to sitting on the back of the bus. We don't want to go back to the Cuban Missile Crisis. We don't want to go back to where abortion was illegal. We don't want to go back to where we can't vote. I'm black. We don't want to. We don't want to go back. See, we don't want to go back. We don't want to go back. We don't want to go back to where you couldn't say nothing about torture and ask questions about all kind of corruption and stuff. We want to open up Wall Street. We want to open up the kind of Enron game on bullshit that people want to cover up. Let's have a sunshine law. Show us your draws. We want to see. We're open it up, open it up, open it up, open it up, open it up. We don't want to go back, We don't want to go back. When they start going back, that means they're distorting the facts as we're moving forward. And now is the time to do the right thing for the right reason. We don't want to go back. 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 We want to move forward. We want to stop the violence. We want to end police brutality. We want to add everybody in. Everybody, come on in. Let's get it going, Let's take the power from those who have abused it and get into what we can really do to use it, And I think that we need business over there. They need to get Starbucks over there. They need to get McDonald's over there. They need to get everything going, Open the door to Cuba. I support that, I think that it's a good idea. Republicans are talking about they're going to block it, They're getting ready to control both chambers of the House. They're going to block everything. They're going to block it. They're going to block it. They're going to block it. And all I got to say about that is what's new. Barack Obama has tried to work around these people. Now they're going to sue him. They're suing Barack Obama. They're going to take him to court and sue him for what he's done with immigration. Barack Obama has gotten the true brutality of being the first black president for this nation. I've never seen in my lifetime any president get the kind of harassment, even beyond Bill Clinton's impeachment situation. I've never seen a president go through this much aggression and hostility. Really, everybody says that Bush, not everybody, but a lot of people saying that Bush went through that, but shit, Bush got away with torturing people. Torturing is a blatant, open. Now, this country impeached Bill Clinton for sex, which is not illegal. It's not illegal. It's illegal. It's not a good idea to have sex in the White House while you're on the clock. But what's really blatant is torture. And they're not going to do nothing. They're not going to prosecute. They're not going to get a special. They're not going to get a special prosecutor or anything. If this was political, Barack Obama is a Democrat. He could easily direct Holder to get a special prosecutor for what went on with the interrogation, enhanced interrogation and torture during the aftermath of 9/11. So it's really dishonest, and I think the Republicans somehow just don't have any mistakes or any flaws in their character. Rubio, and I hate to say this, but there is one Republican who, he was making sense about the Sony thing. I'll do another show on Sony. That North Korea has somehow intimidated us into not releasing a movie. We're not going to release the movie, The Interview. We're not going to release that movie. Seth Rogen and them. And it's like, what? What? Get out of here. You're kidding. That's a line from the movie, too. What? Say, what? They want to assassinate the president of North Korea because of the movie. It's a comedy. And apparently there was a hacking that went on with Sony, and Sony is going to give in and cave in to the demands of this cyber terrorist group. And we getting ready to say that we are fighting for freedom, and these boys, are dying, and women are dying and fighting for our alleged freedom. And then we're going to let a dictator from another country decide on whether we're going to have certain parts of entertainment and whether we're going to have a movie. We're America. You know, I mean, why isn't the Republican Party fighting against that? You know, opposed to all this Cuban crap. I don't know. It just gets to the point where you're like, fuck Fox News.